everybody, welcome to Target Fitness's Top Shelf Tip of the Week. This week we're going to take a look at a really handy training aid called the TRX. Most awesome functional facilities will have a couple sets around, or you can buy them for yourself to have at home for about 70 to a couple $100, just depending on what bells and whistles they come with. Take a look at the type of handle. These ones are nice. They have a nice rubber handle, as well as what kind of setup they come with. So I'm in love with this kind of training because I can use it on any of my clients, from athletes to older adults. The advantage of it is, because of this little loop here, it's not mechanically stable, so it creates a little instability on any exercise that you do with it. It's very easy to modify. You just move your body weight, shift your body weight a bit to be able to modify the exercise to make it harder or easier. And because of this, it also makes sure that you're using even effort from both sides of your body. So if you have any dysfunction, or if you're compensating with one side because of an injury, or you've overtrained one side because of a sport that you play, this guy can help you kind of even those things out a little bit. So let's take a look. So today I'm going to show you my 3 favorite TRX exercises. These are the ones I start with most of my clients that I have on the TRX. We're going to start with the squat. So you just want to adjust these guys by pulling on the strap to make sure that they're an even length and that they're a little bit shorter for this one, because you're going to keep it in your hands as you squat. So this is going to help us practice our squat form. We're going to start a little bit wider, just outside the hip, with our toes turned out, keeping our shoulders back and that TRX engaged with our arms. I don't want to just let myself hang from the TRX. I'm going to keep my upper body nice and strong, and I'm going to come down into my squat position, keeping my back nice and strong. So I'm letting my glutes go back first, keeping my knees over top of my ankles, and then pushing up through my glutes. So notice that I'm keeping tension on my arms the whole time. So I can pretty much do it without the TRX, and then I just kind of use them at the bottom. I don't want to be coming down without using them at all, and I don't want to be coming down completely relying on them to pull myself up. Okay, so kind of have to find a happy medium where you're using them to kind of spot yourself and then come up. If you want to add a little bit of intensity to this one, you can actually squat and come up into a little jump squat, using that TRX to keep yourself nice and sturdy. So your next one, in the same setup as what we were in for the squat, you just want to have those straps so that you can give yourself enough length in the strap to be able to come all the way down and extend to your arms straight out, and then bring yourself back up without losing tension. So I want to be able to come all the way to where my elbows are at my sides without it coming all the way up and loosening. So it's called a row, a TRX row. You want to keep your elbows in really close. Notice that when I come to the bottom of the exercise, I'm not losing integrity in my shoulders. I'm keeping everything back, my spine pulled nice and strong, my belly button pulled in nice and tight, and I'm in a row back, trying to touch my elbows behind my back, essentially. That's a good cue that we use for this one. And making sure that you control the second half of the exercise. So again, not letting the TRX support you that way. You're just kind of using it as a spot. So you don't want to let yourself go at the bottom of it. You want to make sure that you're keeping it nice and tight through the whole exercise. If you want to make it more difficult, you just very simply walk your feet in a little bit, continuing to keep in a plank position with your whole body, so your belly button's pulled nice and tight. And that is the TRX row. All right, one more from this position. This one, you're using some very small muscles, but they're muscles that really need that instability training, because they are the ones that give stability to our shoulder. So you're going to come out, walk out just a little bit farther, or shorten your straps up. And you're going to keep your palms together, and you're going to pull yourself up, just using a reverse fly position. Slight bend in your elbow, stand up nice and tall, keep your core nice and strong, and control it on the way down. Again, not losing integrity at the bottom. You want to keep those shoulder blades pulled in and down, come up nice and slow, and come back nice and slow. This isn't one that you need a lot of body weight on for. You just want to use a little bit of body weight on this one and work really hard on using both shoulders evenly to pull yourself up. If you pull too hard with one side, your strap's going to loosen on the other. So make sure that you're pulling even with the right and the left and controlling it on the way down. That's the TRX reverse fly. All right, bonus exercise. We're gonna show you a few TRX moves you can do from a hanging position. This one does require that you have a rig or playground equipment, something that you can hang the straps straight down from. So from this position, your first one we're gonna do is just a variation on the plank. Spice up your plank a little bit. So you're gonna start, hands at your sides, do a nice clean push-up. Once you're in this position, make sure your hands are kind of right under your shoulders. And when you're holding there, you're just gonna slowly scissor in and out. Our second variation, you can actually bring your knees in to your elbows for a nice little twist crunch. Almost forgot to show you how to get into the straps without looking like a beached whale. Here's the trick. Sit down on the floor and cross the straps over, and then put your opposite foot in the other opposite strap. So my right foot's in the back strap, my left foot's in the front strap, and then all I have to do is roll over. So there's a quick look at some of the awesome stuff you can start with on the TRX. There's literally hundreds of things you can do with this simple piece of equipment. Give it a try, leave us a comment, let us know how it goes. Until next time, take care.